Hello and welcome to another edition of Noob Sauce's Tips, Tricks, and Guides. Today we'll be starting on the Wind Soulstone, which is also the last Soulstone before Reborn. This will be a 2 to 3 part section on this Soulstone because there's a lot of chain quests you have to complete before you can even get the location for the last Soulstone fight, which actually gives you the Soulstone. Okay, so it starts out in Blythen and your quest target will be Pilati. You'll talk to him and he'll inform you that if you go and get him the World Eye, which is in Ashes Pit 4, he will tell you more information. So, I am standing at coordinates 2463 in Ashes Pit 4, and this is the guy we're after, Dark Shadow. I will advise bringing a good party because now that we are on the last Soulstone, these fights get much harder. While you're here, anybody who is going to be helping you with the actual last fight of the Soulstone, have them bring a tag scroll. Walk in front of this bridge where I'm at right now and have them tag it. This is very close to where you're going to be fighting the last Soulstone boss, so it'll make it easier for later. Okay, so let's go ahead and fight him. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Electro Chain and Cat yet again for help on the Soulstone fight and allowing me to record this. Electro Chain has informed me that the Vile Shadows are weak against melee but strong against spell attacks, and the Evil Shadows are weak against spell attacks and pretty strong against melee attacks. So use melee on Vile and skills on Evil Shadows. He has also informed me that all the ads and I believe the boss, I might be wrong, but they are crit immune. So just a little bit of info there to make the fight a little bit easier. And judging from my Holy Dragon's attack there, I would say that the boss is also crit immune. The only resistances that I can see that you're really going to need in this fight, and you will also need them for the other two fights in the Soulstone, or at least in this part of the quest, will be melee resist, especially on this fight. Because as you can tell, their melee attacks are quite vicious. As you can tell, we all had a lot of crit pets, so it wasn't working out too well. Okay, so now that we are done with the battle, we'll have the World Eye. And we need to go back to Leviathan and give it to Pilates. When you do that, he's going to tell you that you need beast chips. Once all these beast chips are put together, they will create a treasure map. He tells you the first one will be in Demon Square for Elder Lasoo. As you can see, I'm sitting at 205.59 in Demon Square, and this is what he looks like, Elder Lasoo. You'll be coming back to him a couple times, so remember where he's at. Let's go ahead and talk to him and see if he will give it to me. When you talk to him, he tells you a story about the family heirloom being stolen, and the King family is to be accused. So we're going to go talk to the King Elder and find out what's going on. When you talk to him, he pretty much tells you that's not possible. Please go ask him why he thinks we did it. So when you go back and talk to him, he says his son has seen the Kang family steal it pretty much. So we go to Evil Lair 2, as you can see the coordinates, and you'll talk to him and he'll tell you that he's seen Kang's family's son stealing it and the sword was gone. So when you talk to him, he'll give you 3 options and you'll take the beast chip from him. It doesn't matter what option you choose. And then when you have it, you'll take it and you will use the give option and give it to the King Elder to identify it and make sure it's the right one. He informs you that there's no possible way that he could have taken it because he was doing something else. So you go back, talk to Lohan, and he will pretty much tell you, I didn't do it, and you pretty much tell him, I've already talked to everybody, you are a lying sack of crap. So he will get mad and you will fight. This battle is not really anything special to it. You do need to have melee resistance, as I said before in the last battle. Other than that, they don't seem to be resistant to anything. It should be a fairly quick battle. But as you can see, I did bring a party for this. You definitely do not want to try this on your own. I can't imagine even a mage will do this on his own unless he's 2nd or 3rd Reborn. Doesn't help if you have your own pet attacking you, which I seem to do quite often. Okay, afterwards you talk to him and he'll pretty much say, I didn't want to, I was bribed, and you pretty much tell him, well, it's your own fault. You're a failure. So go back and give Elder Lasoo the sword and he will give you the beast chip. But he also wants you to go talk to the King Elder and let him know what happened so the ties between their families can remain an alliance. After that, go back and talk to Pilates and give him the beast chip. Once you do that, he will tell you where the next beast chip is, and then you move on with the story. That's all I can fit for part 1, so I will see you next time for part 2 of the Wind Soulstone quest. Thanks for watching.